Well, howdy there, Internet people, it's Beau again. So today, we're going to talk about Trump and investment versus tariff revenue. So recently, I put out a video talking about Trump's claimed foreign investment in the U.S. It's the one with a gazillion in the title. He actually claimed 17 trillion. One of the things I've noticed is that you often get very self-assured responses when you question, or in that case, outright debunk his claims. I've got a comment we're going to go over because it can showcase another way Trump supporters are being tricked. And knowing that will be useful during Thanksgiving. Another reason we're going to go over it is because I found this one really funny. Quote, "You should actually do research instead of speculating on numbers. You have to be talking to idiots who take your blabber as fact." According to PIIE and Treasury data through mid-2025, roughly $122 billion had been collected by July 2025 in new and existing tariffs combined. Of that, about $28 to $35 billion, about 23 to 29%, is estimated to be attributable to the new 2025 tariff package, primarily on Chinese EVs, batteries, and high-tech components. Analysts expect these new measures alone to contribute 60 to 70 billion in added annual revenue if import levels hold steady. I've been accused of many things. Not doing my research on numbers isn't one of them. The numbers literally came off the White House website, except for the national GDP numbers and the sovereign wealth fund numbers. Okay, so again, that video was on Trump's claims of foreign investment in the U.S., not tariff revenue. This is literally a whole different topic. But this also definitely shows that people have a gap in being able to visualize the difference between billion and trillion. We're just going to assume the numbers provided by the commenter are correct, because it doesn't really matter. But the highest possible added annual revenue is 70 billion. The number Trump gave was 17 trillion. Even if this was on the same topic, which it isn't, but even if it was, this would be incredibly embarrassing. It's actually worse for Trump than the estimations I had in the video. 70 billion in annual revenue. Let's say that 70 billion is collected every year for 100 years. He's not even halfway to the amount he claimed. That's how huge the numbers he's throwing around are. To get to the amount of money he claimed he got invested in the U.S. in the last 8 months, you would need to collect that 70 billion per year until about the year 2267. But here's the thing that Trump supporters are misunderstanding. Analysts expect these new measures alone to contribute 60 to 70 billion in added annual revenue if import levels hold steady. So, he'll get those numbers and successfully jack up prices on Americans without bringing jobs back. If import levels hold steady, production didn't shift to the U.S., so we pay more for a policy that failed. See, if production had shifted, import levels would decline and there wouldn't be tariff revenue. One more time for the people in the back. It doesn't matter how many times Trump says it. Tariffs cannot raise revenue and bring jobs back. They can do one or the other. By the way he's been talking lately, it looks like he's counting on the revenue, which basically just made his whole tariff scheme a tax on the working class. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.